The other day I was walking around the soccer field where my son was practicing, and for some reason it popped in my mind the idea of downloading a copy of what's called the Blue Cliff Record, which is a series of Chinese koans, which is like a saying or a case or a story that the Chan Buddhists or Zen Buddhists used in order to, sort of meditate and reflect and reach enlightenment and all this stuff. And so as I'm walking around reading that, it sort of dawns on me, that I've become my dad in a way, and that, as I'm sitting there watching him and making sure that he, does soccer and builds confidence and gets, all of these things, that he gets from that to achieve and grow and be. I realize I'm wrapped up in that world of being and doing, and this is the thing that my dad did to me is that there's this chunk of yourself, which is what you are in terms of what you do, and then there's the rest of your person, and what we do is we identify ourselves with what we do and who we are with, and how we achieve things, and the things that we own, and that's really such a small part of who a person is. So if AI comes along and sweeps away my job, what's left if that's all you are? What did you have to begin with is really the bigger question there. And so I recognize that, I don't want to turn my son into myself. I don't want my dad, as much as I love my dad, he's a great guy, I don't want to continue to make the mistakes that he made with me in terms of having the world look that way. And it was a good moment of reflection.